that is the hair inspo today. Oh, how do I? Here's the. Oh, we don't. I guess it's kind of makeup inspo as well.
I think it's both.
Here we go, guys. Foundation I'm using today. Let's see, what is that?
We got camel and we have sand.
Oh, camel and sand. Honest Beauty.
We've got our magic balm, obviously.
Magic balm.
We're gonna play with our eyeshadow palette, of course, because it has everything you'd ever need.
And look at, we have some skin stuff.
Yeah, some new skin stuff.
Yes. And then here.
Blushes and all of our lippies.
Blushes and lippies. Hi guys, I'm sitting here. I'm going to do a Valentine's, well, it's not really a Valentine's Day shoot. It is on Valentine's Day, and we are shooting, so that's what's happening. Hi. We got the Glam App girls, the Britneys. So this could be just like good. Oh my gosh, I did a spin class this morning and my arms hurt.
Oh my! It's too hard to lie.
Hurting.
We need a pillow over here.
And 2 days ago, I had to do a scene where I had to hold up a gun and for a long time, and I think that also hurt my arms. Hi guys, here we are. Happy Valentine's Day. Here's a little Valentine's Day glam. I'm doing some shooting at Honest, and that's what we're doing. Do you guys have any questions? I just wish that I had a stethoscope.
You can lean it against there.
It just kind of hurts my arm. That works. To be honest, that works for you. Yeah. To be honest,
we're being honest here.
I'll stay live for a little bit if you guys have any good questions for me. So we are using, I'm going to actually go in because I'm really noticing my dark circles. And I'm going to use the foundation. Now our cream foundation is really good because if you use your fingers, you can go in and really use it kind of like a concealer. And it gives you, it really is lightweight, even though it's a cream foundation. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It's really super nice. I have a question for you guys. How many of you guys shop at Amazon?
I do.
You shop at Amazon? So they have this new thing where you can do live shopping videos. Sort of like, I guess it's sort of like an infomercial, sort of like an HSN or QVC, but it's Amazon. And I was thinking I should do one. Like maybe I do my own makeup, or maybe I do other people's makeup. I'm not sure. I'll ask you guys in stories. Do you guys think that would be a good idea?
Magic balm on the lips.
Magic balm on the lips. Oh my gosh, I have an itch. Oh. How many of you guys actually work out in the morning? Is that like a thing you guys do? Because I find that I just really don't like working out in general. And it's really hard to do it any time of day. Someone was laughing. Where did I go? I went to a spin class. I like spinning because I feel like it just sort of like gets it in quickly in 45 minutes. Someone said I get tired. Oh, someone's from Japan. I haven't been there in so long. I really want to go back. I want to actually go and do like a whiskey tour in Japan. Someone asked me how old I was. You know what? If you don't know how old I am, you could Google it. There's a thing called Google you could use. Lots of guys on here. Where are all my ladies? For you guys and gals, I have a new TV show that I'm doing called LA's Finest. Happy D-Day. It's coming out May 13th. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's basically like the role I always wanted to do. Hi. Okay. We're launching in a couple new retailers, guys. Honest. So we're shooting some stuff for that. Hi guys, ever been to South Africa? I have been to South Africa. Only for like 4 days. The network, it's gonna be on Spectrum. So you either have DirecTV or you have Spectrum. And it'll be an original program for Spectrum. So we're basically launching it. Oh, some guy, the P name, asked me if I was married or if I had a boyfriend. Just living in a hole, aren't ya? Deep, deep, dark hole. Somewhere. Just kidding. Yes. I wonder if, like, Google Translate is messing up what you guys are trying to say. So the cosmetics, someone's asking if they're cruelty-free. Yes. Most of them, if not all of them. The ones I'm aware of, with all the ingredients, we never test on animals. And we use as many plant-based ingredients as humanly possible. The New York Times had a really interesting article this Sunday. You should look it up, about chemicals in cosmetics. And basically the legislation hasn't been updated since 1939, which is pretty nuts. Someone said, please bring Honest to the UK. I would love to bring Honest to the UK. What retailer would you like me to launch in? Hi from Brazil. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, thank you, Mani Marcus. Hi from Uzbekistan. Where are my earrings from? I don't know. Maybe Jennifer Fisher? I'm not sure. Hi from Algeria, South Africa, Canada. Happy Valentine's. Thank you. Happy Valentine's to you too. Finland. Hope all is well. Well, you see what I'm doing. Pretty good. Can't complain. Got my health. Yesterday I was doing a scene for 7 hours in sideways rain in pretty small leotard. That was terrible. It was a cold day. It was pretty brutal. Just being like soaking wet and freezing cold for 7 hours. It's just, I mean, I know a lot of people have it much worse in life, and my bitching is nothing, but it was definitely one of those days where I was happy to defrost. It reminded me of my Dark Angel days. I feel like that was every day on Dark Angel. Freezing cold in the rain, soaking wet. What's the best shampoo for your hair? I would say the best shampoo for your hair is something that is clean and that doesn't have any synthetic fragrances, because there's a lot of hidden nasty chemicals when they say it has perfume or fragrances. Unless it's all essential oils or all natural, I would stay away from any shampoo that uses fragrance. And a lot of brands out there, they tout themselves as vegan and cruelty-free and all these things, and you think it's healthy, but then they put these nasty fragrances, because fragrances are usually made of pretty terrible chemicals. And I would say if you want a healthy scalp and healthy hair, stay away from that. Someone wants high five. Any other questions? So right now, what we're doing is we're doing a little bit of contour. So when you put on foundation, it sort of just like flattens out your face, and you naturally have shadows on your face, like sort of where your face naturally contours. So around the hairline, into the cheekbones, under the chin, the sides of the nose, just to put your angles back in your face where they naturally are. You can go in either with a bronzer or a foundation that's 2 shades darker than your skin, and you just basically go along the lines. And you know, it's sort of the trick if you ever wonder, like, how do people get that look where they just look really kind of sculpted. But you can do it, and it can look really natural. So I don't think you need to go over the top, but you do, for sure, when you're using foundation, sort of flatten out your face, and you lose a lot of your natural contour. So doing contour just brings it back.
Brings the shape back to your face.
It brings all the shape back to your face. I don't have hair extensions in my hair right now currently, but I have had a lot of hair extensions, and right now I'm using clip-ins. So when I do a shoot, or if I'm doing the TV show, it's just nice to have that extra volume. So I do clip-ins, but normally my day-to-day I don't. And I've had all the hair extensions. I've tried them all. And I think that for me, the tapes were the ones that broke my hair the least. So it's just really up to you. But that's because I don't have the hair texture that does as well with braiding it down. So, hi, John.
Morning.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. How have you been?
Good.
Busy?
Yeah, my like thingy hair is. John's the photographer. Hi, John. So whenever you see any cute pics of us at Honest, I'm trying to do this. Put my phone on a stand. John's the one that takes them.
All right.
There we go. Someone just asked me if I will marry them, and that's so awkward. Like, how do you even ask me that question? Oh, right, Valentine's Day. I'm already married. I know in some countries it's fine to have multiple partners, but I don't know, it just sounds like too much work for me. Hi. Do you need my finger? Okay. Someone's asking about the Dyson. What do you think of the Dyson?
I love the Dyson.
Because it dries so quickly?
It dries quickly.
We have it at home too.
And if you notice, you can still hear each other. Like, it's not too loud at all.
Right. It's not too loud. And it dries quickly. The cord's a bit thick. Someone's asking what kind of coffee I'm drinking. It's a triple shot almond latte from Alfred. I don't know about you guys, but I've been trying to do, for my own health, but also for the planet, trying to do vegan for breakfast and lunch 5 days a week. It's been all right. I can't figure out if I'm like healthier or not. but I feel good. I feel better about it.
Do it full. Be like,
Guys,
should we cross
what do you think? Should we do coral or pink
for blush?
for blush? What do you think? Coral or pink?
They're both so pretty.
Come on, guys. Coral or pink? Which one? Any answers?
Anyone at all?
Someone asked me to do a 10-day challenge, no carbs, no sugar. No, thank you.
Jayla's got that covered.
Pink. Coral. Am I gluten-free? Most of the time. Pink. We got 2 pinks, 1 coral. 3 pinks.
I think it is.
I think it is. All right, here we go. I want to, so we're launching a new lip. I want to use it.
Let's do it.
All right, maybe we'll do both.
Can we go with mine?
So where you put the blush, ladies and gents, is when you smile like that, you put the blush just on the apples of your cheeks where you would normally blush if you're like shy or see someone who you fancy. So that's where you're supposed to put the blush. It's not supposed to go up like that. It's supposed to just be like right there.
That was for the 80s.
Yeah. Oh, someone just bought some of our Honest Beauty, and they love it. Thank you. Our new, what is, can you grab that cleanser? The one that's behind the bottle. So the Magic Gel to Milk Cleanser, I really like this one because for me, it feels like a really gentle way to remove makeup. So I do a 2-step cleanse. I'll do this one first to remove makeup, and then I use the gel cleanser. Do you have the gel cleanser in here?
I don't have it up here right now.
Well, we have just like a gel cleanser that's just a great cleanser. And so I like to do, oh, there it is.
Yeah, I'm like, I know, I just saw one.
So this is the gel cleanser. So I do 2-step cleansing, but a little trick is if you guys shave, so guys shaving your face, gals shaving any of your bits, this is a really nice shave. It's really quite awesome, and it feels really soft in your face. Or for men, I heard they feel really hydrated after, and I use it on my legs and under my arms. When I'm shaving, and it just feels really good. So it doesn't leave your skin dry, and it's a really nice shave. So you guys should try it. Try the Gel to Milk Cleanser for removing your makeup. If you have dry skin, it's just a great cleanser. And then you could also use it for an awesome shave. Little trick. I don't even know what flat earth means. Other than
That's exactly.
where can you buy Honest, any local stores in Houston, Texas? I don't know. I feel like we're in Nordstrom. Target, Bye Bye Baby, and Amazon. So Amazon's available everywhere. Someone said I should do an organic, creamy, long-lasting foundation. You know, sometimes it's really difficult to source organic, and also a lot of organic formulas aren't stable. So the colorant you can get to a degree, But a lot of times the thing that makes the foundation not separate, it's nearly impossible to do a completely organic liquid foundation that's long wearing. We have labs in here in my office. I could take you guys over there, and we have a full team of chemists, and we're constantly trying to do different types of formulas and have more plant-based. So we are, definitely doing our best and trying to do something that's different, more elevated, more plant-based. You won't find our formulas in other places unless they copy us, knock us off. But we are the OGs, and it's so cool to be able to have a lab in-house. I have a color lab and a skincare lab, and they've also made our lotions, and they made our detergents and stuff in here. So we are trying to always do something better, and we are working on a tinted moisturizer with an SPF. We're working on an SPF on its own, and then we're also working on a foundation, a liquid foundation. But our current foundation is really nice. It's buildable. You can wear it all day. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't look heavy. But it gives you some nice coverage. Sensitive and oily skin solutions. We do. We have this whole line called Younger and Clear, and it's a cleanser. We have a night treatment, a day cream, and you can get it on Amazon, or you can get it at Honest Beauty. And so that's really great because it's a sal acid that's from wintergreen. Derived from wintergreen. And then we have our retinol, which is really one of the most incredible retinols that's out there, and there's really nothing like it that's readily available commercially, because we worked with our chemists to create one that's encapsulated in tapioca, so there's like a time release. But you should really try that. If you have sensitive skin and you're also oily, that's a good solution if you're prone to acne breakouts. And if you're just looking for an everyday solution, you can do our gel cleanser. And here, let me put vitamin C. The vitamin C brightener. So you put this serum on every morning. And then at night, our retinol. So you can get this retinol right here. And I recommend that if you're going to start on a retinol, just start it once a week, because the whole point of a retinol is it's supposed to actually essentially peel away all of your damaged skin and reveal more vibrant, even skin tone. And we have great, people see such a difference in their skin even after a week. And obviously the longer you use it, the better it is. But I think you should start with this once a week, build up to 2 times a week, and then 3 times a week, 4 times a week. And everyone's different. Some people are really sensitive to a retinol. Other people are not as sensitive. But if you get some peeling, that's normal. You're supposed to. That means it's working. And just make sure that when you are using a retinol, use it at night only. I don't recommend using it during the day. And you apply it after your cleanser, and then you could layer your moisturizer on top of it. We also have something called a gel, the hydrogel cream. Do you have it over there?
I have it in my bag.
No? Well, we have a hydrogel cream. You can find it at Amazon, or you can find it at Honest or Honest Beauty. And this cream is incredible because it's basically a face cream that you can put on day or night. Here it is. And it feels super luxurious. and it feels like a real face cream. And usually people who have oily skin, they don't really get this nice sensation. And so you can get a real creamy, amazing sensation, but there's absolutely no oil in it. See? It's like this super awesome experience, and it feels like when you apply it, it's 70% water, and you can feel the water breaking as you put it on, and it gives you this beautiful glow, and it's just pure hydration. It's not no oil at all, so it doesn't leave anything on your skin that you don't want. And I know a lot of people who have oily skin just like to have that really clean feeling, and they don't like any residue. So I think you'll love this product, the hydrogel cream. So that's what I would recommend if you have oily skin. Here, let me see. Do my part. Did I do it right? Yeah. There we go. Guys, my friends really want me to cut my hair into a bob, and I did it like 3 years ago. Actually, I did it 4 years ago. It was 2015. And I don't know if I want to do it. I kind of feel like I don't know if I should do it. What do you guys think?
I don't know, you're asking two girls.
I know you both have bobs. But do you wish you had long hair?
Never.
Really?
I used to have super long hair and I never miss it.
You don't? What about you?
I'm actually loving the bob right now.
You like the bob?
Mm.
Jeez.
I do like the long hair though.
Yeah.
I just want, I think it's, I don't know, it feels like it's more fun to play with.
The only times I think about having long hair again is when Brittany does your hair in really pretty things. I'm like, oh, that could be fun. That's what it makes me think. Maybe I want long hair. Is when you guys do fun stuff.
You always have hair extensions.
It's true. I was thinking for the Vanity Fair party that I should wear maybe a wig and do a bob and just kind of try it out for a night. Yeah, you know? And just kind of see how I like it. Because it's such a commitment. But you know what I love? I love that like 90s Trish Goff hair. Mm-hmm. It's sort of aggressively shorter. But I've never had the courage to do it.
You think you're fine? Your
Yeah.
toes? No.
Oh, my toes are good.
They're good?
Yeah, they're good. Thank you. Thank you for that. That was so gentle.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. Hi, how are you? Mariella to the rescue. Hi. What am I going to do tonight? Someone's asking. I'm going to have dinner. Every year, a couple friends that are all coupled up, we all have dinner together, and we stare at each other. Because, you know, we all know so much about our spouses or partners. There's really not much to talk about, so it's more fun if you have friends. No, it's a good time, and we've been doing it for a couple of years, just like a small group of some homies. What time is it where I am? It's like 11. 11 in the morning.
11:10.
11:10. Do I tint my eyebrows? No, but I have gotten them tattooed to fill in where my 90s brows won't fill in anymore. But Brittany just like drew in and shaded in these, which is not what I normally look like. You too can have them. The little filling in. Oh, this is something that's so fun. This is our Magic Balm stick. And what's so nice about this is it has a little bit of mica in it. I don't know if you can see it. But basically, like, I put it here. I put it down the bridge of my nose and here. And then you can also, I mean, I like to put it at the top of my lip, like right there. I think, what is it called? The Cupid's bow?
Mm-hmm. Cupid's bow.
And it's just like a nice glow. So even if you like don't want to wear makeup that day, or if you want to add a little nice glow to highlight, it's just, I love this product. So you're gonna go in with the what? What?
I think I have a little color corrector for your dark if you want.
Okay. Just going in underneath.
A little extra.
Can I get some Magic Balm on a Q-tip?
Mm-hmm.
So guys, I don't know if you have any makeup tricks up your sleeve, but when I'm wearing, you know, makeup like a full face or something, or even just like regular, I like to go in with Magic Balm. That's this, and I put it on a Q-tip, you know, like that, and then clamp it because it's a little wider. And just under the eyes, like basically like just where you can get a little creasing from your concealer, I'll go in and buff out any of the makeup that's sort of seeped in under there. And then I can dab it on the corners as well. And it just kind of buffs out where you might, the makeup kind of sort of like likes to get into those lines. It just gives you a little bit more of a natural look. So it's this nice like multi-use product. There we go. Now Brittany's gonna do my eyeshadow. So you already put the base, right?
I put a little base, just a little concealer.
A little
as the
concealer.
base. And then we're gonna take our Honest Beauty.
So this palette's great because it looks great on all skin tones, and it's super diverse. So you can do like a smoky charcoal eye. You can do like a more natural, like bronzy brown colors.
It's got like a nice
and then,
kind of like mauve tone.
Yeah, the mauves are just like a nice alternative to brown that look good on everyone.
And the bronze is amazing.
Yeah, and then this
beautiful.
like gold color right there is great on everyone.
It's gorgeous.
That one there. So.
Thank you.
So what are you going in with?
I'm gonna go in with, we're going for kind of just like really pretty, pretty natural kind of stuff today. So I'm gonna do a little bit of this little mauve tone.
So even when you're going for a more natural look, you can actually use some mauves. See?
I'm gonna use this mauve and kind of buff that all over, and then I'm gonna take something lighter afterwards, probably this guy, this little pinky one, just to kind of brighten on the lid, which I'll show you. Because this will still give you some depth. I think that's the thing, when people are doing natural, they're afraid of doing any kind of warmer tones, but it's really just gonna give us a little bit more depth and using all light colors.
Yeah, if you use all light, then it sort of like washes your eye out and you lose, again, where your eye naturally creases. So you want to go in with where you naturally crease and just buff in something that's a little warmer. And it can be a mauve, it can be brown.
Yeah, in this palette, I use this mauve a ton, that mauve, and then this brown I use also for like the natural looks. When we do natural eye kind of looks on you, I'll start with either of those two and build from there.
Now you can't really do anything wrong when it comes to shadow, because the key is just buffing it and buff it, buff away, and it will all blend together. So don't be afraid of using a little eyeshadow. Some people, especially if they're going for a more natural look, they're afraid to use eyeshadow. Any other questions, guys? It is raining so hard out there if you're on the West Coast. Hope you guys are driving safe. Did I already mention that I was out in the rain for 7 hours yesterday? Yeah, I think so. Freezing. So hi, Roxanne. Any other questions, guys? Hi, Autumn? Is it Autumn? So you're going in with like a little bit lighter color?
So I did
Up there on the brow
on
bone?
the brow bone. I'm taking just this little, kind of this bone color, just to kind of blend it all out. And so we have a little bit of like a highlight there, and it kind of finishes the look, and gives us something different than just like the skin.
So how do you find the right eyeshadow for your complexion? I think you just have to play, but seriously, everyone looks great in this, with this palette. So this is an Honest Beauty palette, and the reason why Daniel Martin chose these colors is he really chose them because they're universal and they work on really any skin tone. And so if you get this palette, you can really just play. And again, if you buff away, you really can't go wrong. And we also have, I believe we have some cards that will give you some guidance on some different looks you can try. Anyone else? What is my country name? I'm from the United States. Sometimes I wonder if some of these people are bots. So you're going in
I'm going in with, again,
in the lash line.
the lash line with the mauve color, and actually a little bit of this brown kind of warm color. I just mix a little bit of those together and going under your lash line.
So that just kind of like pops the eyes a bit.
Pops the eyes, defines it without having like a heavy liner. We'll use these warm shadows to kind of pop
And
your
it's
eyes.
much nicer, especially if you want to have a more natural look, is to go in instead of with an eyeliner, but to go in with a shadow. So where you would normally do liner, it just gives you a much more like soft kind of look. Not so like harsh 80s eyeliner.
Not so nighttime either.
Yeah.
You can actually.
Don't worry, that was just my eyeball.
You have two, right? Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah. And I like to take the beauty blender and just go over
Is this
everything.
video brought to you in part by The Honest Company? Well, I'm at work, so. And we are using all my makeup. And I am doing a shoot from a company. I think the biggest misconception that people have is, how did you link up with Honest? Well, I created it, so there was no Honest without me thinking of this idea. So we kind of go hand in hand. And I had to create basically a brand that stood for the values that I really wanted in a business, that puts human health first and that really thinks differently about the ingredients that we're using, is transparent, more plant-based than what's normally out there, and trying to stay away from synthetic fragrances and petrochemicals whenever possible. Oh yeah, and we also give back, which is also a big part of what we do. And that's just embedded in our business model. So when you buy Honest, you're not just buying a great product that won't poison you, and when it goes down the drain, it won't poison the oceans, but also we're giving back. Happy Valentine's Day. Any other questions, guys? This look is really coming together. No, we should do this for a living, Brittany.
I'll think about it.
I don't know where to give you an autograph. Someone's asking me for an autograph. It's not like I just have pictures of myself hanging around. I don't know, I think it's a little bit weird. I don't speak Russian. Nope, I barely speak English. So I always curl my lashes before I use mascara. It just really, I feel like, opens the eye up. And so if you've never tried it before, I think you should. Just don't be scared. There's nothing to it. It takes a couple of times to get used to it. And it even just looks nice to curl your lashes even if you aren't gonna wear any mascara. It just kind of opens that eye up. So I curl my lashes. You can just see the difference. That's curled and that's uncurled. There you go. I don't have, well, I did this little indie with Gary Oldman that's coming out. Someone asked me if I have any movies coming out. I'm not really sure when it's coming out. And it was an indie, so who knows where those ever get shown. But I have a TV show with Gabrielle Union where we play cops in LA, and that so far has been my favorite thing that I've ever done. Yeah, it's really fun. It's like we get to kick ass and we get to have fun and tell jokes, but then we're also grounded and we're real chicks. And we really wanted to create characters that are people you want to hang out with, instead of trying to play into any kind of archetype or stereotype of what a woman should be or what a tough woman should be. We're still very feminine, but we're also smart and doing the things. And it's not a stereotypical, like, female cops who are trying to prove their value or prove their worth in an all-male world. That's not the theme at all. We're actually the best detectives in the unit, and we're a little unwieldy, and sometimes we break the law, which is kind of ironic for a cop, but it's for the greater good, you know. Someone's asking if I would do a new Fantastic Four if they have another one. You know, I would like to play in another, I would love to do another superhero character. And I think, you know, it'd be fun to lean into who I am as a person and to play a Latina. So if you guys have any suggestions on any of those characters that are out there, please let me know. Because I think that would be super fun. And also in those movies, I find that, like, women are always portrayed as, like, super earnest and the guys get to have fun. But I think that it's about time that we see women having fun and kicking ass and keeping it moving, instead of having to be like the victim, the damsel in distress, or like the super earnest, stoic woman who's just trying to keep it all together. Those are just kind of boring. All right. So I'm going to go in with, this is probably our best seller in all of out of all of our makeup products, and some weeks out of all of beauty, this mascara. And if you have sensitive eyes, if you're looking for just a mascara that really adds volume and fullness, so we have the primer on one side right here. Can you see? Primer, and then the mascara on the other side. And I wanted to do this because I found that when doing a more natural formula, it's really difficult to get something that just does everything that I wanted it to do. And even though this component is a little more expensive, and a component, for those of you who don't know, is the actual thing that the product is inside and sitting in. So I had to find a component where I could have two sides. So I can put the primer on one side and have the mascara on the other side. And it is more expensive than just having something that just has one side. But to me, it made the difference for the mascara and the payoff. So you put on the primer. I like to blink through the wand, so it gets from the base of the lashes all the way out to the end. And then you just let it sit for about 30 seconds. And so I'll put the primer on and then do something else on my face and just kind of let it sit there and dry a little bit before I put on the mascara. Maybe you can go in and do a little bit more of the bronzer.
Yeah, definitely. Can we do this one? Or do I
Yeah, because we're shooting today, I normally wouldn't use this much bronzer for contour, but we're shooting and those bright lights just really kind of flatten out the face, so it's nice to go in and just reinforce where those angles are. Hi from Colombia. Someone's asking me about movies. Again. Have I ever been to India? No, but that is definitely a country that I need to see soon. Hi, Daniel. I'm using the palette that you did all the colors for. Daniel Martin, guys. Go check out his page. He's an incredible makeup artist, and he's just a really kind and wonderful person, and he'll give you some really beautiful looks that are very inspiring on his page, so go check him out. Will you make what? I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Even though I'm like back into acting, you know, you think about the quality of life stuff, and it's just gotta be a really good role to get me to go and do it. So I've been, you know, pretty choosy about who I want to work with, and the director, the writing, and just having a seat at the table, so I don't feel like I'm so much in someone else's hands, but I can kind of shape the type of character that I'd like to play, and really collaborate. So I would like to do a lot of different types of movies or TV shows or whatever, and play different characters, but it is important at this stage in my life, because I have been doing it for over 20 years, that, you know, I really believe in it, and I feel like it's a collaborative effort. Similar to how men get treated. Especially after being in the business for as long as I've been in. Someone is saying that you're doing really cool things with my hair. Do you want to tell them what you're doing? Because I think you're using multiple irons. that's happening.
A 1.5 inch and a 1.25 inch iron.
And are you going in different directions?
They're alternating directions, and a few of the
So you're
curls-
doing this way and that way. And
around
using...
the face, I usually go away from the face.
Okay.
I get up to your root to give you volume, and I like to leave the ends out.
So it's not, so it's not so curly Q,
More
like,
of like a
looks a little cooler.
beachy wave. But some curls, I also like to use this as a wand, just to change it up a little bit.
So you can really just kind of wind the hair in different directions, and I think the important part is try to get as close to the root so you get that volume, and then leaving out the bottom so it doesn't look like pageant curls.
Right. And then I will...
Nobody wants to look like that.
No toddlers and tiaras.
Oh, thank you.
And then I
Also,
will
like, I crushed
pull
that
it.
look in the early 2000s.
Bring it back with it.
Me and those curls
Bring it back.
with all my extensions.
And I spray the sea salt spray on it before to give it some extra hold.
Yeah, so
Before I curl it.
instead of, because I grew up using hairspray on things, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm like very allergic to hairspray, most hairsprays that are out there. And we have the sea salt spray, and the sea salt spray is just like a more flexible and natural, but it also builds a little bit of volume. It has a little bit of grit, and it helps hold that curl. And so I like to use, and I learned from Brittany as well, on using the sea salt spray on the hair, letting it sort of like air dry a little bit, and then going in with the curling iron and having it go in different directions. And then if you do have multiple size wands, using those. Hi girls.
How's it going?
Good. Hey everyone.
Hi, happy Valentine's Day.
Oh,
So our PR team, in-house PR team. Hi guys. So all the stuff you ever see on Honest. They help make us. Thanks to them. It's a whole situation these two mighty gals execute on every single day. All right, so I think that they want me to talk to them. So I'm gonna go do that. Oh, hi, Jonathan. Jonathan's saying hi too. So I'm gonna go in now with the mascara, and you'll be able to see, so this eye only has the primer, and we're gonna go in with the mascara here. Someone asked if have I ever thought of being in the DC universe. I would love to be in the DC universe. Again, I just want to play cool characters that are fun to do and fun to watch, and people I want to see. And so if you guys have any suggestions or recommendations, hook a sister up. Tell me what characters you guys want to see. All right, so now I'm going in with the mascara, and again, I'm blinking through the wand. So that's with mascara, that's without. You can see a pretty big difference. And I have, oh, did I mess up a little?
Oh, I don't know. I was just preparing.
Do you have a comb? I like to see every single tiny lash, so I'm like crazy about a comb. A lot of people don't like to use combs, and they like to just get that, you know, the mascara look with those like dramatic lashes, but I like to always go in with a little comb and kind of splay them out. But most people, like I said, I think like 90% of the people that use our mascara don't like to use a comb or don't need to. There we go. So again, there's before and after. And you can get this, I mean, no wonder this is like literally our most popular product. the Honest Beauty mascara, and we only have one of them, and it's really dope. And you can get it at Amazon. You can get it at Honest. You can get it at Honest Beauty. You can get it at Target. Actually, not all Targets, but a lot of Targets. I feel like they're always sold out at Target.
And I think they're sold out.
Yeah. I feel like most of our stuff is sold out at Target whenever I go. Hey, next time you guys are at Target, look for Honest Beauty and take a picture of what it looks like and send it to us. Where could they send it to us so we could see it? Where could they send it to us, the pictures? On Facebook? Yeah. So follow us on Facebook, take a picture at Target, and send us the display. Because if we get enough photos that show our displays are empty, then we can change that. You sort of need the data, though, to justify putting in larger orders. All right, so there's mascara on both eyes. There we go. And I'm gonna go in. I haven't stopped sweating since my spin class. My back is still so sweaty. Oh my gosh. There we go. All right, guys. So there's the look. I am gonna. Can I see a tissue?
Yes.
Like a dry tissue. Do you have one? Oh, little diapers. Guys, our spring diapers are so cute. You're gonna die.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Or even just like a baby baby wipe.
I have white, so you can dry. Oh,
This way.
Oh, there we go.
look, I knew they were in it, right?
So I'm gonna go in and I do love the defined brow, but I'm just going to just buff out this part only because I feel like it just kind of softens. And again, guys, with makeup, play with it. And if you feel like, oh, you want a little bit more here or a little bit less there, that's totally fine. You can go in and always just make little adjustments as you go. See, not major, just like a slight buff.
There's a tiny bit of mascara here, close.
And the experts say that you should let your mascara dry completely before going with the Q-tip and taking off whatever sort of ended up on your lid or under your eyes. Someone said that the makeup is so beautiful. Brittany from Glenna.
Thanks.
Using all Honest Beauty.
All Honest Beauty. Okay.
Someone said they love my jumper. This is from Tory Burch. Isn't it so cute? I think it might even be Tory Sport. I'm not sure. I mean, I sweat all over it. Yeah, Tory Sport. So cute. And it's like so nice when it's like rainy and having like a cozy sweater that's in a pink color, and it just felt very Valentine's. I wore pink today. And of course I have my mom jeans on, which I know you guys want to see. I'm not going to show to you because I don't want you guys to make fun of me. All right, guys, I think we're good. Should we go to the very end?
Do you want to vote on a lip?
Oh, yeah.
Vote on a lip. Pink, and there's peony. Do we want to go pink? Do we want to go... Is that a thing?
Hi again. Guys, where did you go? So now I'm doing, this is like a really secret product. Okay, so we haven't launched these yet. They will be available soon. And this is, I don't even know what color, what it's called, what they're called. But these are basically tinted lip balms that we are coming out with. And what's so nice about them, because I've been using them for a while, because we've been formulating these for a minute. Nothing happens overnight, guys, in case you're wondering. And what's so nice is, like, I don't know if you have dry, cracked lips. I think especially now in the winter, you can get quite like dry lips. It really just kind of plumps everything and smooths everything out, or at least appears to plump and smooth everything out. And it has like a nice subtle wash of color. So just to show you, this is one of the more nude colors, and I actually have been wearing this on my show, LA's Finest, for these last 2 episodes that we're shooting. And you see how violent I am with the application? You too can do this. But it's just like a nice nude, and it's, let me see. It's just good. And the other one is this little, it's like a wine color. And
Want to do it on my hand? Sure.
oh yeah. So this is this color. See? It's just like a little wash of color. This was inspired by, do you guys remember the Dr. Pepper chapstick back in the day?
Yes.
Like when I was 10 and I was like, I'm wearing makeup, guys. That's all I wore. And I literally put it on my cheeks and I put it on my lips. And this is definitely inspired by that, because I loved that color, that like little wash of color. So I just layered them on. And those are always just fun to put on all day, every day. But for the shoot, we should put on a real color. And I'm gonna let you guys pick it.
Okay.
So this is just nice to like give a good base, even though I mixed 2 colors. And right now, Britt, you're spraying, so you did the curls in all different directions with different wands, and then you're just spraying some sea salt. Now I like to do this, and don't freak out. I like to do a good brush, because it'll separate again with the sea salt, and then I run my fingers through it. And it just gives like kind of, and then if you want, you can squeeze your head here and do that, so you get that little bit of volume. Yeah. Because sometimes when you do the curls, it can, again, I don't like pageant curls, so I want it to look a little bit cooler than that. So I like to, and then you just sort of separate them. There we go.
What do you think of these on? Anything like this? Or you want to?
Yeah. All right, guys.
See?
So here are the 4 colors. There's Blossom, Peony,
Blossom is here. Peony is here.
Chestnut,
Chestnut is here.
and Marsala.
And this is Marsala.
What do you guys think?
Kind of like nudie. This one's more pink. What do we think?
What do you think? How does Prez look when you did that to your hair? They said that you were like, messing up my hair. That's what we do. Oh, yeah, they are really pretty. So someone said Blossom or Chestnut. Which one's Blossom again?
Blossom is this one. That's what I was thinking, Blossom.
Yeah, let's do Blossom.
Cool.
All right, so I'm gonna dab off the lippy that we have.
We could even put Chestnut on top if we want to.
We can. But now my lips are just like nicely hydrated from the balm. And then we're gonna go in with Blossom. These are Allure Best of Beauty Award winners.
They're amazing.
And what's nice is like for girls who don't want to like commit to like a serious lipstick, they're just super easy to use, and you can like apply in the car, you can at work, whatever, toss it in your bag. They're not fussy. And so this is sort of like a demi matte color blossom. And if you want to have, again, a little bit more natural look, you can just kiss it and kiss a paper and just have like, sort of like a lip color, but a little bit more. All right, there we go. Hair, nice and cool girl curls.
These are like the just Alba waves.
Waves. I like that. I like that.
So cute.
And then and hoops. It's always a thing for me on Valentine's Day. And yeah, so we did a face, All Honest Beauty. Check out the other live, and then come to this for the finished look. All right, guys. Peace out. Thanks for following. Bye.